Mr. and Mrs. Olamiji are thought to have 2 children, Bola and Tolu. Bola the elder is, however, Mr. Olamiji's younger brother's child, while Tolu the younger is their biological daughter.
So what you are telling me now is she's bigger than you?
I did not say that. I only said that she feels she's too big, enough not to be controlled. The problem is with her and not me.
Bola just finished her JSCE exams and is going out of control, telling lies and giving Mrs. Olamiji unwarranted hassles.
I will be the one to be blamed.
If anything goes wrong.
Yes.
Like what?
What if she gets pregnant?
Pregnant? For who?
It has gone way beyond that. Just wonder.
What? Wonder what? Well, I just want her to finish her secondary school education. After that, whatever decision taken will be justifiable if she doesn't improve.
What? That's another 3 years in a boarding school with little or no monitoring. What do you want exactly? For her to get better or worse? And where do you think you're coming from?
Bola's attitude oftentimes degenerates into open confrontations with her foster mother, even in the presence of Tolu.
Bola, I know when your summer lesson closes, and even if you had walked from that place down to this place, you would have been here 2 hours ago. And why are you just coming? Anyway, why did you leave the chores undone? Your lesson starts by 9 a.m. and you left the house without doing obeying the instructions I gave to you. I wish Daddy was here to see all this rubbish. There's nothing wrong with that. Bola, what did you just say? Have you gotten to this? Alright, it's me in this house.
She has become a threat to the peace in the home, with frequent side comments that often leaves Tolu confused.
I have my own mother, I have my own father. No one can treat me like an orphan.
Auntie, what is it now?
Tired of all this. I have my own parents. She's not my God, though. She's not my God.
Mrs. Olamiji's main concern is Bola's looseness with boys in the neighborhood, an allegation she vehemently denies.
Come here, Bola. Who was that boy you were outside? Which boy? The one we were holding hands with.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So you mean you like this way now?
Don't call me liar. I'm not lying.
What Was it not before I saw with you just now?
So you know, then why we are seeing
Bola, this is getting out of hand. Hope you're not looking for pregnancy.
God forbid. Not me.
God forbid, and you will not respect yourself, Bola. Come back here. Are you walking loud to me?
Oni, this meal is very delicious. You really took time to prepare my special delicacy.
Thanks a lot. It's my duty. I need to do it.
Thank you very much.
And Daddy, there's something I want to discuss with you.
What is it?
It's about Bola. It's like there's something wrong with her.
Bola again? What is it?
It's like she's possessed.
Possessed? Oh, you better withdraw that statement.
Anyway, I will draw the statement, but the way she behaves this way is really, really disappointing, and I feel she should go back to her father.
Our father? Which father? I am her father. After all these many years.
Mrs. Olamiji has had enough of Bola's misbehavior. She wants her back in her parents' house.
She's getting
But
out of control.
Mr. Olamiji thinks otherwise.
Getting out of control. If there's anything wrong with her, then you are responsible. Are you not her mother?
Is that the way you see
After
it?
all these 10 years that she's been with us, before you take her to my brother, then you have to fix her attitude if there's anything wrong.
Is that your opinion?
That's
I
not
always believe that if Bola must be sent back, she must first be put right because they are responsible for her attitude and all. Mrs. Olamiji is obviously confused and concerned. She is wondering how to go about this issue.
Hello. Hi viewers, please don't mind my salutation. I think it's case sensitive because of what we'll be dealing with today. But I'm here from the depth of my heart saying compliments of the seasons, Pastor Mrs. Patience Boba George. Welcome, man. Alright. Okay, thank you very much, man. Even looking at her, she's looking like a teenager. So you can appreciate what we're about to deal with today, okay? Alright, she's a marriage counselor with Church of God Mission Grace Center, Japa Road. Alright, besides that, I want you to know that she's both a competent and a living person with this set of people we're dealing with, unique person. She's a teen handler and she also has teenagers as children. So please feel free to enjoy her thoughts. You're welcome, Woman Time. Okay, now this other guest always makes me smile. His smile makes my smile to smile. Alright, he's another person that Pastor Kester Aipehai of Reality Ministries, the dynamic man of God. He's also the CEO of Kester ICT Solutions. Pastor Kester, you're welcome, sir.
Good to be here again. Compliment of the season viewers.
Okay, on your behalf, I wish you the same. Alright, so let's get straight to business. Are we ready, sir?
Yes.
Alright, adolescent crisis. As in, they just hit this side really. I know viewers out there, parents and teenagers, adolescents as well, you just did the same thing. But really, what's it about adolescents? What's peculiarity with this time of life?
Well, let me say adolescence is, you call them the young adults.
Wow.
You know, it's a time when the child feels he's grown up because some of the puberty symptoms are already shown in him, and if he's a boy, he's looking at his father and saying, I'm a man too.
Okay.
You know, if he's a girl, she's looking at her mommy, I'm a woman too, because those features that, you know, has to do with a man and a woman, I've been seeing in them, but in little, you know, and they feel that if I can, for example, a girl, she has the bust, some are bigger than the mother's own self, at a state like that, she feels, I'm a woman. If my mommy can be here too, I'm free to do certain things.
Okay.
It comes to their head, like the boys, you know, maybe he looks at himself, his, you know, truths are getting deeper, and the bears have started appearing, and he saw his father's son, perhaps his son is even bigger than his father, much more than his father's son. He said, I'm a big boy, you know, I'm a big boy. So that mentality, you know, is a psychological feeling that I am now big and I can do certain things without the supervision of my guidance. So it gets to them. So that's what I want to talk about, adolescent crisis.
Wow, beautiful. I wish my audience could just give you a round of applause. Because you did justice to the heart of the teenager here. But I don't know if you have anything different from a view about adolescent.
You just said it all.
Okay.
It's that stage where a child gets to when he feels that he's gotten
You're just holding the child right now.
Yes.
As a man, I woman, what talking about? Okay.
It's a child.
Okay.
Until he can take some responsibilities for himself. That depends on the parents.
Okay.
I still call him a child.
Okay.
You know, it's that stage where that's adults, young adults,
Okay.
feels that he's come to a point where he knows everything.
All right. And really knows a lot of things.
Yeah.
If you must agree.
But everything in code.
Yeah.
And
All right.
it's a very sensitive stage in the life of a young adult.
Okay.
And they need a lot of guidance.
Okay. Before we get to the guidance part, I just want us to tackle this thing, okay, one thing at a time. Ma'am, I was made to understand that you have teenagers as children. Okay. In just a breath, I keep saying a breath so we can maximize time. Can you share some of the challenges you have as a parent that other parents can identify with?
Yeah, I've got quite a lot of challenges, bringing up my children. I've realized that sometimes they feel that you don't love them. Why you do?
Okay.
Why? Because you're trying to order their lives by making sure that they don't learn by experience, which I always do not want anybody to learn by experience, not a good experience. So I want that if I should be able to see far, and I tell you that don't go, there's a dish there, don't go and enter and come out, because it takes more resources to pull you out again. So I look at it that for my teenage children, I've tried. It's easier with even the girls than the boys.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the boys.
I take exception to that, man.
No. It's easier with the girls than the boys. Yes, the girls are more conscious because they know that their lives. Like I always tell them, when you destroy your life, mending a life for a girl is far more expensive. But a boy is not, his life is still straight. Are you getting it?
Yes,
you go out, something happens to you as a girl, shame comes back. But a boy, they will even hail you. So I think that what I've always experienced at home is that my girls' children listen more for advice than the boys' children. The boys more of go out and their peer groups tell them to do something and they want to experiment it than the girls.
All right, thank you very much, ma'am. Okay, you just brought something to my consciousness right now. Adolescence, I think someone said that it's actually a time of experimentation. So you allow them, I don't know, we'll get to know about that later. But Pastor Kester, you've handled teenagers, you've handled adolescents. Okay, I want you to be objective. What is it that parents, what's the missing link between the parents and the teens as regards how best to flow at this time of your life?
Yeah, before you get to this stage, it's good for every parent to have a vision.
Okay.
Knowing that one day, before you even for marriage,
Alright.
that you'll start having children.
Okay.
And that you start raising children.
Okay.
So preparation is very paramount.
Alright.
Before the time.
Okay.
You don't wait for some crisis to start emanating before you start doing what you are supposed to do.
Alright.
The Bible says train up a child in the way that he should go. That is in the prescribed way. There is a God prescribed order.
Okay.
Right? Then that word train is more serious than we take it. Because the word train has to do with, teaching a child or a person a form of behavior.
Okay.
Through sustained practice and instruction. It has to be sustained. For it to be a training, you must be consistent in the way you go about it in your approach, especially when the child, when that human being is still very young.
Okay.
You have to start molding the child's behavior from that very tender age.
Okay.
When it gets to adolescent age, because of the instructions he has imbibed and the training he has received, especially through the instrumentality of the Word of God and the fear of God, that child's character is molded in a way that he can easily subject himself to authorities.
I think adolescence is problematic stage or age bracket in everyone's life. I always tell my husband that, you know, when we are dealing with issues, I say sometimes I try to think back of my own self when I was in that age bracket, and having that at the back of my mind try to give me a clue to what these people are also passing through in their own peculiar generation. In my generation, I didn't have phone, I didn't have a lot of computers, no. So in the university we saw this, their mainframes, we're all looking at it as if it's a photo, you know. But then they have these things at ease. They can go into information faster than you. So I now ask myself that, what is particular about adolescent age? One, I look at it that these children are also having hormonal changes. Hormonal changes is very, in short, hormonal change is hormonal change. A child, like a boy, begin to find out that his genital organs are rising. What will you do with it? Are you getting me? A girl begin to find out that at the touch of a boy, she feels a sensation, sweet sensation. Yes, I always tell them that sex is sweet. Sex is not a bitter thing. A lot of people would have run away from it. It's a sweet thing. But that sweetness, when not done at the right time, is dangerous. So that is how we look at adolescents. That in their age, you know, they are looking at life from like a rose that is blooming. You know, that rose, beautiful, let it be kept well. Otherwise, people just pluck you anyhow and trample you. You know, so that is what's about the adolescents. It's a general thing among them.
Thank you, ma. So, like lawyers will say, adolescence is not sui generis, that means it's not particular to an individual. Right? I think I'll cue on something you talked about now, time. Okay, it's time for us to go on break. Viewers, you're still on decisions, okay? I'm your host, David. Please, like we always say, don't fail to feed us back. Twitter handle is there, Facebook, and every other social media address there. So let's talk. See you when we get back. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, man. What role is a mother supposed to play in the life of this girl to make it better?
He will want to take the glory that I raised this girl. Okay, now there's a problem. Why are you telling the woman to take responsibility for the problem? What about you?
So learn all about her. Try to make her happy. Tomorrow you might be in a situation where you also will do that to somebody. But if you have this grief in you, you have this bitterness, you will not make up a better society.
Hello dear. I couldn't wait to get back on set. It's been an awesome time. And you're still on to your favorite program on TV, Decisions. Thank God we have our lovely guests here. Pastor Mrs. Patience for my judge. You're welcome. Alright, and Pastor Kista Agbea. Pastor K, yeah, it's really good to be back. Alright, okay, we're still on adolescent crisis. Okay, let's see how we deal with this and see what comes out of it. Now, at this point in time, I want us to deal with this particular clip we just saw. And something strikes me that someone is being irresponsible here. I don't know whether it's Bola, Mr. Olamiji or Mr. Olamiji. What's your take? I think someone is relinquishing responsibility here. What do you think about it?
I look at it that right now I have 3 people being irresponsible.
Okay.
The father of Bola is irresponsible. The supposed mother, she's irresponsible. And Bola, being the teenager, is just showing her teenage irresponsibility.
So she's
yes. So the three of them really gave me clues of
irresponsibility. Okay. Wow, that's amazing. Pastor Kester, what do you think? Now, this girl is acting out of hand in quote. Who should I hold?
First, the Bible says in the book of Proverbs 14 verse 1 that a wise woman buildeth her home, a house.
Or this is a teenager, not a home now. That's not nice.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I'm talking about the woman.
Okay.
The woman has a very fundamental role to play in modeling the behavior and character of this teenager.
All right.
From what I have seen on the video, the clip, I want to believe that she had not been shown much love as it's supposed to be.
Alright.
She's not acting like somebody who has been treated right. So she's just being rebellious. She's enacting an attitude that depicts kind of let's say
it's a rebound to she's reacting to like garbage in, garbage out.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
But I sorry sir, I think I'll cut in here. This is a child that has been raised from age 5, now she's in J3.
There's something I'm about to say.
Okay.
You know, from the attitude of the girl, look at it, take a very good critical look at the girl's attitude.
Okay.
You notice that she's already craving her parents' home. If she's feeling at home in that house, I don't think she will remember her parents.
Wow.
And that is as a result of the woman, because from the clip we watched, the man has not always been around. He's a non-resident kind of father.
He's an absentee father, as it were. Okay, I'll get back to
the
that.
girl had always been with this woman.
All right.
Right. So much of the attitude that was seen must have been a result of the accumulated result of
the treatment
that the wife had been given to the lady, to this young lady in question.
Okay.
So I see some irresponsibility on the part of the woman as well.
Okay.
Then looking at it again in another light, you see the man also is to be held responsible for his irresponsibility as well. Because from the clip we watched, you see that he abdicated his responsibility. Look at him telling the woman that this girl had been with her since age 5. That you should amend the character of this girl before we take him or her back to the parents. Okay. What about himself?
So, okay, all right. Now,
what is his role?
Okay, now you are looking at it like he took himself off the picture and he was putting the blame.
If this girl happened to be a medical doctor tomorrow or a very great person tomorrow, he will want to take the glory that I raised this girl.
All right.
Okay, now there's a problem. Why are you telling the woman to take responsibility for the problem? What about you?
Okay. So that guy is typical Olamiji. It's the woman you gave to me. I'm sorry. All right, ma. Okay, but I Pastor Kester is almost buying me into his view, but I would really like enlightenment from you on this call right now. What role is a mother supposed to play in the life of this girl to make it better?
There are options,
Okay.
There are options. Like I told you that the woman looks at Bola as stealing her daughter's shoe, being the first girl. Yeah. She looks at Bola as stealing her daughter's shoe, and Bola should be with her own mother, caring for her. She should not be caring for other person's daughter.
All right.
And she has not done very well. I think that has been paramount in her mind while raising up Bola.
Okay.
So the time of explosion has come. Bola now. I want to bring us back that the adolescent age is a period children are looking for affection. That is why that period of adolescence, if they don't get it at home, they look for friends. Peer group influence comes. They just want to feel belonged. So this woman has never made Bola to feel belonged in the home. So Bola said, good, now I think I can go out on my own, go to school on my own without an escort. I'm no longer in primary school. So the people that she speaks with in school and the people that now give her comfort.
Alright.
So she feels that home is those that give me comfort, and that the mother, the supposed mother to her, is even an enemy.
Okay.
So she wants Tolu's mother to return her back.
Okay.
That's her own reaction.
Okay.
Return me back, because the comment she made, I'm not an orphan. I have a place where I can call home. This is not a home. So I think that Miss Tolu's mommy did not do her work well. But there is a panacea. She can bring it back. And how do you do that? She calls Bola. Bola, I'm sorry. If you didn't take me like a mother, please, I'm sorry. In the area that, because now Bola can what? Come into discussion with her, dialogue. Because of the age, she can reason. So she calls her and says, I'm sorry, let's start again. Don't do this. This angers me. This irritates me. Be doing this for me. And if she turns around herself repenting, she has to repent. When she turns around, Bola will also turn around, because she can predict Bola's behavior, because she saw her growing up. So she can say, okay, no, Bola, don't be doing this. If you do this, I will not be happy. Bola will now know that she's accepted back into the family. I think that is something that they can do.
Thank you very much, ma. So you are basically saying, one word, acceptance will go a long way
Yes.
in turning around the attitude of this child.
Yes.
That's beautiful. Pastor, I really wish we had all day here, but as it stands right now, time has really gone. Okay, I want you to talk to who you want to talk to make this thing better, but in a breath. I mean less than 20 seconds. Thanks, sir.
Yes, in everything we do, we must trust God.
All right.
The Bible says, except the Lord builds say house, the labor in vain that builds it. You must trust God in all your endeavor to raising children, to building your home, and even ministry. Whatever you do, you must bring God into your life and into whatever you do. That's when you are sure to succeed.
Thank you very much, sir. That's powerful. Mama, I wouldn't want you to talk to the Olamijis again. Please just talk to Bola.
Praise the Lord. We can say that, first of all, just go to Bola's mommy, train up a child in the way that child should go. When he grew up, he will not depart from it. Proverbs 22:6. And I'm here to talk to Bola that, Bola, I have seen your kind in my home.
Okay.
Don't feel that it is bad. Home is where you are wanted, we know. But then, what she's giving to you, your mommy might not give it to you because she has been with you over these years. She's more mommy than the mommy you're looking at. Take her like your mommy. Learn all about her. Try to make her happy. Tomorrow you might be in a situation where you also will do that to somebody. But if you have this grief in you, you have this bitterness, you will not make up a better society. And the person you might marry might also have a situation like that. And you replay it again. Society will get worse. So I say thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you very much. All right, now let's do the teenage break. Can you just wish the viewers a Merry Christmas?
Merry Christmas.
All right, viewers, we've come to the end of today's program. It's still your favorite program on air, Decisions. I'm your host, Yorefe David. All right, I'm saying bond well. I'm forming like I can speak French. Please don't forget, get to our social media addresses there and let's hear from you. Till we see you again.
Today, I don't know what it is you've been looking for. Lift your head up to the sky. God is ready for you. Healing